kind of crap I'm gonna have to put up with today.
Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment?
I was just about to take off early to celebrate. I'm sure you've heard the good news. The legislature just voted to lower the corporate minimum tax from $25 to $10. Now, that's enough to buy a new mattress, and the old one's a bit lumpy since we had to pull out all the money out of the stock market and stick it in there. So, what do you want to talk to me about?
Well, sir, I sure am happy for you. But my husband and I have been saving up for a place of our own, now that we're expecting. And we're going to have to pay almost $20 in taxes this year. So we were hoping that you might be able to give me a slight advance of a half week's wages so we could finally make that down payment.
A half week's wages? Well, that's going to eat up all the money I'm about to make in taxes I don't have to pay. I can't justify that. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. I hear that new Frankenstein movie playing down at the Cineplex is pretty good. Here's 50 cents. Why don't you and the hubby go down there and enjoy yourselves, huh?
Well, thank you, sir. Enjoy your new mattress.
Hey, how'd you get in here?
I work here, sir. I've been working for you for the past 25 years. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about, sir.
I see. Well, I'm on the verge of figuring out what Rosebud means from that new Citizen Kane film. Is this really urgent?
Well, sir, it really is. You see, I've been working for you for 25 years now, and I know times are tight, but I'm actually making less now than I was 10 years ago. The price of gas has gone up to 12 cents a gallon, and shoes cost 3 times as much now, sir. And, sir, I just got my tax bill, and it's $52. I was hoping you would consider my loyalty and hard work and grant me a slight raise.
$52? Well, that sounds kind of steep, but well, thank goodness, I still only owe $10. So, you know, there's a war going on right out there, and I just don't think it's a good time to be issuing raises. So, I'll tell you what, maybe next year, just talk to me then.
Right, sir.
Stella! Stella!
Yes, boss.
Oh, sorry, Stella. I was just repeating something from a film I saw last night. I didn't realize you could hear me out there. You haven't seen A Streetcar Named Desire yet, have you?
No, sir. In fact, ever since I got my bill for $140, I've had to cut out movies and fast food altogether.
Well, right then. I'll tell you what. Hey, Stella, just make sure that my $10 corporate tax gets paid on time, will you?
Yes, boss.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Stella. Anybody ever tell you really do something for that outfit? Come back later. We'll do some dictation, huh?
What do we want?
Puppies!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Freedom puppies!
When do we want it?
Now!
Hey, what the heck is going on here?
Well, it's called a sit-in, boss. We're here to protest the treatment of all those puppies that were used to make that new movie, 101 Dalmatians.
Have you even seen that movie?
Well, no, not yet, but that's not what's important here. Those puppies are being held against their will at Hollywood, and we need to do something about it.
Well, it's a cartoon, man.
Oh.
Hey, look, you're going to have to take this sit-in for a cartoon animal somewhere else, because I've got to figure out if there's any way I can get out of paying that $10 corporate tax bill this year.
$10? That's all you pay? My bill was nearly $400 this year. What do we want?
Tax fairness!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Tax fairness!
When do we want it?
Now!
1971!
I was wondering if you had a chance yet to figure out how I might write off that new waterbed and those Rod Stewart concert tickets as a business expense.
No, sir. In fact, I was going over your past tax documents, and it seems that you've only paid $10 in corporate taxes this year. That can't be right. In fact, you've only paid $10 since 1932. There's no way that can be right again. I had to pay almost $1,000 in taxes.
Hey, what kind of accountant are you? The corporate minimum tax has been $10 for as long as I can remember. What am I paying you for anyway? Now seriously, I want you to find a way to write off my trip to that new Disney World park there, and I want to take the kids.
I'll see what I can do.
Sir, I just wanted to let you know.
Shh, shh, shh. Hey, Princess Di is just about to say I do.
Well, I just wanted to let you know that I solved the Rubik's Cube for you, and then I told everybody it was you, just like you asked. And I'm still trying to get tickets to the Golden Girls taping for you, too.
Oh, man, I love those Golden Girls. That Bea Arthur, she is a hottie.
I was hoping that we could discuss my wages, too, sir. You know that corporate profits have soared around $199 billion in this country. You're still paying $10 corporate taxes, and I'm paying over $2,000. Well, if you want me to keep quiet about that Rubik's Cube, I think it's only fair that you give me a small raise.
Yeah. Hey, do you think I look anything like Indiana Jones?
Not really, sir.
Well, then no. You can't have a raise. Get out of my office and don't come back till you give me some good news about the Golden Girls.
I mean, yes, you totally resemble Indiana
hey.
Jones, especially under that light under your desk.
I said get out. Hi there. Hey, aren't these new phones great?
Mike.
Hey, boss, but why do you have to keep calling me when my office is right out there?
Well, because I just think the new technology is pretty cool. Besides, I want to talk to you about something.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure that you're familiar with the term downsizing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as you probably know then, it's a time of cutting back to preserve the bottom line, and I'm afraid in the interest of keeping this company afloat, we're going to have to downsize your position.
You gotta be kidding me! Corporate profits are soaring! You only paid $10! I had to pay $3,000 this year. You could have funded my position with these cell phones.
Well, possibly, but we really need these cell phones, and I really am sorry. Oh, and don't forget to leave the cell phone with me before you clean out your desk.
I need to talk to you right now.
Do you have an appointment?
I just figured out my taxes this year, and I'm going to be paying around $4,200 while you're still only paying $10 in corporate taxes.
Yeah, right. But do you have an appointment?
You saw a raise of over 186% in the last 10 years, while my wages only increased 7%.
Well, true again, but I'm getting the feeling you don't have an appointment.
Your wages are 262 times as much as mine, and I keep you in business.
If you don't have an appointment, you're going to have to come back.
You make in one day what it takes me an entire year to make, and you only pay $10.
Hey, you don't have an appointment, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I guess they did have it right in the 60s. What do we want?
Tax service!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Tax